There, I showed the map so we don't have to look at a boring loading screen. But then again, the map is pretty boring as well. But hey, at least we know where to go. What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Resident Evil 2. In the last episode, we picked up the heart key from the Chief of Police's room. And found out that he's a bit of a hunter. He wants to hunt real people. That's weird. So, let's go ahead and use the heart key where we need to go. It was one of the first rooms we actually saw in Scenario B. It's very early on in the game. And what's kind of funny is this one key serves one purpose, to unlock one door for one path. And it's kind of funny because not many... Well, actually, I can't really say that because in Resident Evil 1, there was a key that only unlocked one door. That was the shield key, I think, where you unlock the room to fight the giant snake, Yawn. That's about the only other time I can think where the key only serves one purpose. I'm just wondering, if they made locks all around this police station where one key could unlock multiple doors, why didn't they do that? And I forgot to look at it! No! Oh, 100% run, incomplete. I didn't check the key to make sure it was the heart key. Okay, that shtick is getting kind of stupid. I do like that they give the option to check everything, because most of the time with games like this, sometimes the hints are in the description of the item. Like, obviously a key, it looks like a heart, it's going to be the heart key. And when you check the doors, it actually tells you what kind of key you need to open the door. And by the way, there's some hidden acid rounds here. Don't miss those, because acid rounds are very, very good in this game. Good in every game, actually. But yeah, when it got to the more 3D, I guess I should say the next-gen Resident Evil games after the PlayStation era, like around the time of the GameCube, you actually had to examine everything. And dogs! Oh, okay. Okay, I was thinking of the A scenario. Normally there would be dogs down here if you were playing the A scenario. And that's the other thing I've found. It's almost a balanced difficulty with each scenario. Like, sometimes there'll be a hallway with, like, tons of zombies in one scenario, and then the other one, nothing. I just think it's kind of cool. They kind of balanced each other out, even though Scenario B is still technically harder. How good are you at math? So let's see, 36 and 36, 72, minus 14, and add 36, and then minus 14 again. That equals 80. There we go. The power supply is okay. I'll say it's okay. And that's all there was in here. You can get the basement map here, and really there is no reason, because there is only one door that flashes a different color. Yeah, there's only one room down here where you need the last precinct key. Oh, sorry, spoiler alert. Nah. But, as I was saying about the 3D Resident Evil games, they got more in-depth with how you examine each item. Like, you could actually go all around the item to check for clues. And I think the best example of that is Resident Evil Remake, where the very first book you pick up actually has a key on the back. And you wouldn't know that unless you turned the book all the way around, found the key, looked at it, got the key itself, and then you could open the book. It actually posed as the lock of that book. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if you'd call it innovation, but I like how they enhanced everything when it got to the next generation. And here's another green herb. We have so many green herbs right now. I might actually add one more green to that 2 that I already have and make it a 3 green. That'd be nice to have a fully healing green. And Claire, she's not as buff as Leon. She can't move that truck with the aid of another one. I guess she's not weak. She just doesn't have a second person. But this is the part of the game where to me, it just takes the longest. Because there's a lot of rooms down here, there's a lot of alternating paths. But, funny enough, if you're not playing Leon scenario, it goes a lot faster than you think. Now, normally whenever I come out here, there's dogs. Oh, I hear them. I hear them. Here we have a red herb that actually blends in with the gas cans back there. I definitely want to combine that now. Save some space and get another fully healing item. Okay, so I don't think they're out yet. So go for broke! And where are they? Awesome! Gotta freeze frame that. That might be the thumbnail. I love the funny poses I can get with some of the creatures in this game. Now, I love the fact that right here, we're led to believe that you can go through here. But can you? No, it's too small for an adult to enter. Well, I guess we're stuck, because we've been given no other hints as to what to do next. So, sorry, game over. Just run outside and have the dog skill you. And here is a save room. The only thing in here is an ink ribbon for you to save your progress. And I might actually do that. I'm going to rearrange my items here. I'm going to try and play a risky move. Because at this part of the game, the way I'm playing it, there are a lot of items to pick up. So I'm basically going to have to abandon everything. Yep, weapon included. I can toughen it out. I can do this. I have so much confidence that I'm going to save first. I've actually never tried this before. See, around this section, I'm about to get a very good weapon that will take a lot of inventory space, but it will be so worth it because I won't have to carry around any extra ammo. It's just that one weapon. So, how about, just for security measures, there we go. Got something powerful to back me up. So, where on earth do we go from here with no leads?
Sherry, I've been looking everywhere for you. I was so worried. We've got to go now, honey, okay? If we stay here, that monster will find us. Let's go.
No, I won't.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
It's not that, Claire. It's because of my daddy. He's over there. I heard him call my name. Daddy must have been attacked by the monsters. I have to help him.
Wait, Sherry. Don't go alone. Sherry! Sherry!
And at about this point in the game, in Leon's scenario, you're controlling another person. Yeah, we get to control Sherry Birkin. And with her amazing items, a picture. Family picture that was taken fairly recently. So this is before the entire Raccoon City catastrophe. And she also comes with a first aid spray. Yes, Sherry can get hurt by any and all monsters that are out there. And I love that her locket there has its own physics. I wouldn't call that a good touch, but it's still an interesting feature. The locket has jiggle physics. No, I'm kidding. Now, since we're playing a B scenario, instead of dogs, which makes it a lot harder in my opinion, you have zombies. And because Sherry is too small, the only thing the zombies can do is barf acid. That is the only thing they can do. And it's kind of funny because they do lunge after Sherry, as in they're going to grapple her and bite her, but they can't. I don't know if this was just a decision on the designer's parts because they didn't want to have a kid being attacked by zombies, and I thought that was going to have a different description. But I guess it's for the better because I wouldn't want to see a kid get killed by zombies. That would be awful. So instead, they barf acid. I can deal with that because they run up to you and then they stop to attack, so you can just run right by them. It is the easiest enemy to get away from, partially because the designers didn't want you to get hurt by them. Kinda clever. Interesting design choices all over the place. Yay, we got a sewer map. And here we go for the second time out of a possible 4. The moving box puzzle. Oh joy, the moving box puzzle. I'm actually going to speed this up just to show you how slow Sherry actually moves. She moves about half the speed of every character, and if I speed it up even a little bit, she moves about the same speed as the adults in this game. She is very, very slow, and I think I might actually speed these up next time just to compare the different speeds of each character. But yes, Sherry is very, very slow. We need some Billy Cohen action back up in here. He did this like it was nothing. And for the adults that do this puzzle, it really isn't. But Sherry being a kid, I can't really, dock points for being a character just because she's like 7. So, there we go, Sherry. We beat your puzzle. That took forever. So now, 1 + 1 logic equals the water raising the boxes! And somebody actually called out my logic on my Resident Evil Remake Let's Play. I asked, well, if you push a box straight into the water and make a line like this, how would that happen? I mean, the water was rising, so it would make perfect sense, and if the box pushed the other ones out of the way to make that line, it makes sense. So, bad on me for my logic. I also love when I compare Resident Evil 0 with this game, because there's a lot of elements that came from 2 and added to 0. I actually compared Resident Evil 2 to Resident Evil 2, yes. Jumping ahead in logic. And that is everything. We got everything as Sherry. So 100% run of Sherry.
Claire! Are you there?
Sherry, are you okay? Did you find your dad?
Yes, I'm okay. But I couldn't find him. But I did find something else for you. Here! Here's another.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
Claire! I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
Wait, Sherry, come back! Sherry! Sherry!
Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
I love the reading of that line. Allison Court, that was hilarious. It actually sounded like Claire knew that there was a sewer level in this game. She's like, oh, okay. I know it was unintentional, but that still was really funny. And I also like the attention to detail of Sherry being very, very short, so that she can't even reach the ventilation anymore. That's what you get for running ahead. You're not allowed to come back to my safety. This might be I might have to go back to an item box, to be honest. Yeah, we're getting that many items. They just throw items at you everywhere in here. There's one that's important. The rest is all ammunition. But I want every single piece I can get. But the one important thing is only available in B scenarios, and I'll be sure to make a special note of it when we get to it. And dogs everywhere! Serpentine! Serpentine! I hate these things. Little bastards catch me every time, but I was able to escape. That doesn't happen too often. The dogs are so mean. They're even worse in Resident Evil 3. Oh, sorry. 100% run. We have the club key. The very last precinct key. Alright, now there's enemies in here. Is it zombies or lickers? Uh-oh. Lickers! Yes! I love the acid rounds. One hit kills on lickers. Okay, and... go for broke! Yes! Normally I wouldn't go one-on-one with a licker, especially if I run up to it. I normally have enemies come to me. But, I was kind of feeling a little daring there. I love the fact that I have a weapon now that can actually kill the lickers. Because right at the beginning, they just give you the handgun and it takes forever. They deal more damage to you than you do to them. And here is one of the rooms that was affected by the earlier scenario. The weapon storage room. This place has tons of stuff for you to pick up. Mainly some ammunition for your more powerful weapon. So in my case, it would be the grenade launcher here. But here's the real big thing. If you're playing an A scenario for the first time, you can either choose the submachine gun or the side pack. I think I'm going to go with the submachine gun. It starts out with a clip of 100%. There is no specific number of bullets that you can use because it just rapid fires all the time. So, and it actually lasts pretty long. You can deal a lot of damage. You can kill a lot of enemies with the submachine gun. Unfortunately, the ammo is very, very scarce. It comes in clips of 50%, I believe. So if you are able to find ammo, please use it. The submachine gun is so good. So good that I don't want to use it. But the dogs will have their comeuppance. There should be some in here. Close quarters dogs. Oh, yep, there they are. And I think that's the only time we've seen a dog actually eating a corpse. As morbid as that sounds. There we go. I love how, well, any character is holding a giant weapon like that. They just pivot. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything there. And that guy's actually missing his head. And so is he. No handgun bullets, though. Yep, more dogs. I can't even see them this time. Curse you, camera angle! There we go. Down, boy! And if we wanted to follow Leon, he shouldn't have closed that manhole. But at least he left me the crank. So that helps. Yeah, just to make sure you don't stray too far from the path given in each scenario, they do close off specific points. Like, I'm actually surprised they moved the truck for us to get back here. But I guess it was to give you the crank. So thank you very much. I am able to progress. Alright, nothing else in here. Wait a minute, is there something in here? It looks like there should be something in there, because it's trash bins. Resident Evil 2, The Quest of Digging Through Trash. For very useful stuff. Who would throw away ammunition anyway? Would it be the people in Raccoon City that just gave up hope? Like, they bought their own gun and they were like, you know what? Forget it! Zombies are attacking anyway, might as well just go with the flow and get killed. I mean, I'm not Frank West. I actually need that right now. I'll go ahead and use that. Around this point, they start introducing blue herbs which heal poison. But for some reason, they do it here where we haven't met anything that can poison us. In fact, we won't meet anything like that until way later. So I guess they're just getting you ready for it. It's like, hey, you'll need these eventually. And that guy's torn in half. That's awful. I guess we know what Leon was doing. And I think we know who helped him with the truck. Alright, let me think. There it is. Here is the hidden film that you can only get in this scenario. Be sure to develop that next time we go to the dark room. And believe it or not, that is all we need to do down here. Normally it would take a lot longer, and I'm so glad we can leave. Alright, just weave through these dogs, and we are good! Yes. On the way back to the main part of the police station, there's another club door, and I wish to unlock it. I don't think we'll be going too far past that, because I can't remember what's in the room. Normally it would be the highest powered weapon for Leon in his A scenario, but as far as Claire B's, I think it's just more ammo for the grenade launcher. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm as sure as a guess. And I think this is the break room? Yeah, I think it is. And I was right. Cool, grenade launcher. And all my inventory is taken up. Go figure. Oh, another story that talks about zombieism. Yeah, here's the explanation of a person turning into a zombie. They start to get skin irritation. And I would absolutely hate that, because I hate it when my skin gets irritated. Followed by nausea, and looking like a corpse, and then scratching your own throat out. So I think that's enough here. Next time on Resident Evil 2, we'll keep exploring.